My name is Lumnia. I live in a suburb of Malmö, Sweden. It is a socially vulnerable area with people from different ethnic and religious backgrounds. The unemployment and crime rates are high.
My name is Dopper Ramapulana. I live in South Africa, Gauteng province in Alexandra. 70% of houses are made from reused corrugated iron and wood.
The area is nationally known for several shootings in recent years.
Gun violence is common here, to the extent that not a week passed without the local radio station having to report at least 2 or 3 cases of gun violence.
Me and my family have witnessed a couple of shootings in our neighborhood, some of them directly in front of our balcony.
The shooting takes place at night, and often you hear gunshots until the early hours of the morning.
I have also witnessed a shooting in the parking lot where young men were shooting at each other.
In the early hours of a Saturday, a few years ago, I was woken up by gunshots, literally about 10 meters from the doorstep of my family's home. 3 young armed men had been attempting to rob my neighbor of his car. They shot through the windshield 3 times. Fortunately, he surrendered the car without getting shot.
The most affected by gun violence are the victims of shootings and young men themselves who shoot, and their families.
Young men are mostly the perpetrators and victims of gun violence in my community.
But not seldom, bystanders are also affected, and it has a devastating effect in society.
I believe that the backbone of crime in most circumstances is extreme poverty and underprivileged conditions.
I believe the high rate of gun violence in my area has to do with social exclusion and inequalities in the society. Is there a solution? I hope there is. Inclusive politics towards all the people of Malmö is a way to start from. We must make sure that every voice is heard and respected.
There has to be genuine opportunities for young people to work so that they can be able to take care of their families and not to be forced by poverty to turn to crime as a form of earning income. Young people have an important role to play in this.
We set the agenda for the future. By becoming an Humanium Metal Activist,
I raise my voice and challenge the world to tackle the problem.
Because gun violence is not a local problem.
It is a global problem, and we must solve it together.
I believe Humanium metal is part of the solution. Melting down weapons prevents them from coming out back on the streets.
It makes our areas safer. It saves lives. Humanium Metal also provides a platform where we can raise our voices and challenge the world to tackle the problem. We have had enough.
This has to end.
We must build a safe future for our children.
Poverty,
exclusion, and
gun violence is not a local problem. It is a
global problem. Therefore,
we must solve it together by fighting for equality, for democracy,
for a better tomorrow.
And we have to do it now.
Now.